pii no mesrɛ wo ya brand wo ya babawa wonya infection a wadura no yare bi a wakwakwati through en na bia no odi ekopra wozo pii onuma ebekɔ na rich said the day ba me answer ne so nkobo ba bia ne go stars omo no mo bo Champions League.
Okay.
Yeah. Omo no mo bo the biggest African competition. Our Mojina Ghana name and say Oba na ebe hia ne moa to uplift any local team. Baby any Gold Stars will be the best team. Men camera any muso kwakobbo. Send ebe ya obetimi aboa omo na omo ISL ewo Africa e de amame. Nti say the day you back Ghana na also obebo any Ghanaian Premier League. Me dia I would prefer obebo ede ama baby any Gold Stars. Wa wuti e no so betimi de odi aba. Team anka ojiri se enka dede ayu anka obe prefer obebo rich enra ni e be pon show no ena me ka kire wo say the details of Emmanuel Krobo against Partey 350 wie no quite revealing and edit here because na yen nyina ya adwene ho say ebede na oba baako aka say yen nyina na arepu no 2 times we arepu no 3 times 3 times in what sequence o repu wene and later 1 week time was akwa the biem no repu and was akwa the biem and o repu and I say o share say one order in the process na or say ye biem and at the same time and woman consent send ye ya tete wo mafunu we me ma consent mpo in the process if I tell you to stop so when na sa ukoso na wo ya that one is also considered as rape. And how was the explanation from a man or more accusing you to Master Partey say wa rape you no? What are the details? Rich, me say mo hear me touching about me. I feel the details neighbor and Nhyira started say at the home and Fifi has also done some work to be on it. Rich na me ka say etwetwe aso kakra.
Nti ase no.
Etwetwe aso kakra. But at least it is making some sense be. First lady they say oni enwane ti ase so mo beda. Na enna no eye nna na yenyina ye nim ni bi no. Say obema na obe hie mu a. Sebi the two private parts no. Okay, it's okay. Private parts no baby a eye adwuma. Now that is the charge one no. Rich. Name momo no. When the consensual vaginal sexual intercourse no koso. Sani obi anim baby oba ho kwan da ne baby abema ho kwan da no. Sa enanum koso no. No say rape ne bae abra na Partey epese ofa na chi.
Meaning ne hono anje antum.
Simple.
Ebi ya unu aka o mi pese me kwa.
Aha, and o say dey be.
No go area.
Enti magia to mu say me no beda. You are not raping me.
Yeah.
Mama me consent say me no beda. Na mom no according to first charge na oba na dey ba say rape na o kan wasem na ensi say na mimi no unim say obema na obeda no na mom no eye na chi asem na ho kan. That is the first charge. Rich, interestingly, the second charge is also talking about Nechi rape. Into her first charge, you know, anal rape. Charge 2, anal rape. Now, charge 3, let's say, and only a vaginal rape.
Wow.
Say, and what the meaning, no, the nim say oba no be me da, baby oba ho kwan na e sa de ni bia.
Oba na ntia
Man, yes. Man, siasa say on fa me sa kwan so. And that is the third charge, you know. Rich, the fourth charge comes back to anal rape on February 2022. And this other charge is na anal rape say nya Partey person ofa oba no echi. April 2021 between April 2021 and May 2021. Second one na no so ye anal rape no and so ye April 2021 and June 2023. The na eye sebi baby oban ho kwan da no ana one tiase no so or reporting my police in February 2025, but I didn't see ye. I was December 2021. The fourth charge, you know, I know so ye a chirasam no and so SCA in February 2022. Then Rich fifth charge, you know, and so a baby or bao kinda, which is the fifth charge. Then a sexual assault in the assault and yet say all the all penetrate you be. Emom ebia wabon to ebia
try say so the baby
say who me and kwan bi so on peno. And these are the 6 charges now. Rich Echo Etia Yenya Thomas Day Partey no, and that is the best explanation. You bet me at the Amade is the subject of Ghanaian interest, sure. And Omo bet me at the exchange. Rich, let's move on.
Whether Ayala will move on there, but Senka Doctor B here on boy and kakra. Like Fifi was asking, the forensic text now, bro, because I'm saying Siate. The dear no one say I'm bad, the obey can so trans or family. Yen who say I'm bad, be a party. You see, you know, yeah, you see, Doctor Fonny be to
I think and only the trial will expose because what legend. You need to know the ones my say I'm pa mini uja foda and no try so family man penny. But not all for some so be found. Evidence are a man one, they will show it.
Okay.
Because so should be pa. For instance, Rich, look at the third charge. Also reported to police.
Okay.
And there are some SCNano. After the incident, yes, I call police station. I call report to say, as soon as see, say. And this time, you know, the evidence now one or the other police for no.
That happened in December 2021.
Oh, I said something a term that. Wow. Who check case now between 2021 and 2022 some. And yet, Nasam. It is something else. I managed to say, if you are a police, I can report it then at them this year. And it's based on police in the report, certain evidence, a war ban one. Meaning now, and I make a carbon or make me a day I case. Now, Rich, I told them, dear, or describing as rape, no, doesn't mean you are able to go through the process. It doesn't mean you are able to go through the process, no. I don't think assault, harassment, no. But when it comes to rape, there's a certain element of penetration.
Sure.
And also, so once I think that the court will be able to decide. Rich, within bare 4 or 5 days, Abranti friend Benjamin Sesko, based on information you have 2 sources seems to have flipped the preference. Because Mijina here and omo mutashe inshane omutie insha passport. Ebedia dance say me be reveal say there is a certain sports newspaper. Our Benjamin Sesko Kroma for Slovenia, your friend Delo. Our reporter say the guy has chosen Newcastle. Now, you can't ask him. No, my aim to share was that but Sesko no, all join me to my friend RB Leipzig. Saturday no, not a name Manchester United or more technical director in Christian Vivio no. And once the name only the say Abranti ever signed the Manchester United, and the ever signer Abranti friend Sesko. You are dealing with 2 clubs. 2 clubs now you are dealing with them. They are only the Bako. I convince you Sabrano. I will be a unimno. Because of club now one in paper. On don't call. But you choose so much you see the other one. H. As a and just that. And you continue to convince Benjamin Sesko say Manchester United now on one. And they are the best club I was so bra na obebo. And with his presence, and no one will at the Amano. Now, you have to say Newcastle for the bid the call. Rich, the details of the Newcastle bid was 82.5 plus 2.5 add-ons. And the Okabomwa 85 million. And omo edikoye. Now, just when Yebe Poye show, no, and I'm a touch also, there's been a story carried by David Austin say Manchester City do propose at Akodru CCA. But Rich, when I was on the show, me catch you say Manchester catcher RB Leipzig say they will only bring their offer if Benjamin Sesko catch you say omo what you see omo. So the moment me tell say Manchester the mobile the corner, then probably it meant to say Sesko and me chomu call the sense of saying, okay, I have chosen Manchester. Now show me the figures I will work at the mommy. Rachel say Manchester Koya. Almost you, yeah, the yamba 82.5 plus 2.5, you know. Though you will also come with 85. But yeah, the end say, yeah, but 75. Now you add also no plus 10. Now you the amamo. Now Rich, Obebusa said, how did Manchester United raise these monies in this difficult financial times for the club? Rich, Manchester was yo Ayala Kawakuma 2 Unum kwaya first why engineer sikawi. You Rashford every year you sika samso. Oko Barcelona. Inti enono ma iska kaka. Kama na yede Sancho eko Chelsea no. Ya kacho so e obolo no yo beto no. Se o man pa they will pay a penalty. Ayala eno so yaje e de aguye. The way yakofa imwemo eni kunya abano. The way we structured our salaries ni ade no. Asemi esika kaka eno so wo ha ye de betato. Enti ya ye pidu and the also what you say since I said in Wycliffe by no Rich say na o kate cost ye ma we moduane ni biem we mu department omodos ye nyibi nko Manchester United are saying say sa exercise na owura ne ye no etimi asevi omusika and those monies no and they spend on the transfer market, and that is the reason why they are able to bring Abrantia, your friend Benjamin Sesko, to Omo Club. Rich, may I show say in the coming days, Sesko will be having his medicals to join Tima, your friend of Manchester United, and it will be very, very good. Say Abrantia and Ebeba. Now, why and a Newcastle and Manchester United were fighting over this boy? Rich, Ubeji say. In Pimpri in Europe, top 5 leagues, you know. Say open Mantia Omeya under 23. Since August 2023, Sesko goes to Obia. Within the age group, Nidia. So Oya under 23 in the top 5 leagues. Since August 2023, Benjamin Sesko goes to.
What are players? Jama Musiala.
Yeah. Florent Jude. Even though these guys are not strikers, but the fact of the matter, and they say we are saying say under 23, it is a striker we have to go, Papa Bia and Kobe appear in the list.
Sure. And
he has scored goals for his age than any player since August 2023. Now, Rich, you were mocking Team FN in Newcastle, and according to Ireland, you know. Almost Charlie since a Newcastle GDC Omar arriving, and that there is a Saudi Arabian money, and Omubetimi for best players. You know, you can even do a first 11 of players. And the only positions you will miss are a right back and a left back. James Trafford has not joined Man City from Burnley. Gue Osiomba. Dean Hoysen ako Real Madrid. Imwemo ko Manchester United. João Pedro eko Chelsea. Kudus ajoine Tottenham. Iketike eko Liverpool. Diam Delap eko Chelsea. And now Benjamin Sesko will be joining Manchester United. It's rich. Team I have in Newcastle. Anyone down for Eddie Howe and Usubri. And as I say, Akomo, and they want to turn attention to other players. Now, only Rich. The moment they were able to show their cards in terms of Sika Metua for Benjamin Sesko, Ama Obia will so and they look at for more cash. And assuming they shift attention from Benjamin Sesko to any player, especially in the Premier League, they will know. So now we will schedule our person to spend it. And as I say, why you need to and I will buy a sway. And a one Newcastle, team of Newcastle Rich, I need a book it was.
I'm on cover Jackson,
Nicolas Jackson. Yes, he's also an alternative.
Come on, you're big boy.
No, Nicolas Jackson sent me America and connected to a from Anunsi.
It demand a kind of fat.
For all my share on Facebook, no, they will realize maybe and for you be to your tactical board, no so. Who has spent the most in the Premier League so far this window? Premier League transfer fees spent and received summer 2025 transfer window. Now, Rich, say also for Nina, red one no, which is the red graph no, I represent Sika class on a spending. Then the yellow one, I Sika or more receiving. This is the top 6. Liverpool has spent £252.2 million. Rich, Newcastle, Liverpool sales of Mayeno, they have received £114.5 million. Chelsea has spent £240.2 million. Chelsea are receiving £136.7 million. Arsenal and also £192.6 million. And on spending, they have received only 6.9. Man City are spending 153.4. Oman receiving 31.8. Manchester United are yet to receive. Then Tottenham Hotspur spending 127.9 and receiving only 12. Now, Rich, it is very, very important. Mabeka say, "Sir, Obasa Ojaji club will be any spending. You need to have this kind of balance. Sika or spending, Sika or receiving." And in the coming days, Rich, this graph here will be updated because clubs Mr. Liverpool and Chelsea eminently are making some moves at this Bromo. Not Omuto players in Kwa. For instance, Anopoya Menoka say, see Ayala I concluded with Liverpool on a bench defender Nunez. 53 upfront any add-ons. Enti down Nunez or train team friend in Napoli. Na Juve air consider so omo anya Kolomo ni permanent or metima kwa kofano. But Obia my CCA enti now Abante is moving to the Saudi Arabian League, Now Wakobo Eddie Ama Island. Now Rich, unim the they are able to afford Abante friend down Nunez, They had 75 million release clause ready for Victor Osimhen. And Osimhen so Okoga Galatasaray. And Tisamukuta 75. Now come the Victor Osimhen from Napoli. Now Angia. Some it is over 53. Now my saving be now they are covered down in Nessa. I am again until they are going in for him. And so now Americano. And you Liverpool Kwana Omba upgrade Omugaf no. You see this Horse also is joining Everton around 25 plus 4 million add-ons. Until Chelsea will make that money. Chelsea will be expecting say Abante FN in Kukubeko. Then say na Okano. Nicolas Jackson the is not say Chelsea ton. But Nancy movement na akosole say and we are no be frame. And Obibe Lucy the player be or Kopo Obi Wanyano or 10 attention pe na akoto Nicolas Jackson. So now Rich, many man no see no. Me Nicolas Jackson and top striker. But there is one thing about Sabrante we are. Obi Funny will get. And I want you to watch this go. Go where Nicolas Jackson share. His runs behind the defender. Now, Rich, according to the Athletic, I'm going to say, sa over Premier League anymore. Open strikers are very, very good at running behind defensive lines. Nicolas Jackson is one of the best. And the Anya Shekrano. Any team be over open Nicolas Jackson be Rich. What? Yes, sure. So and say you'll be getting a striker. He is always on the run behind the defenders, and that is one big attribute. Me sure say Obi or consider Nicolas Jackson Biano will say, look, probably I'm going to say 30 goals in 81 games for Chelsea. Ebia and yet top numbers. but he can give you something and he can only continue to grow. Say who go in for Abrantia, your friend Nicola Jackson and rich.
Me say to be honest with you, about Chelsea. But I think Senkaya far or no one campaign.
Ahead of who?
Ahead of Sesko.
Eh.
Me the Sesko in the I mentioned I'm feeling.
When should I feeling on?
Me feeling Nicola Jackson because Ebia goes no to me mau gidi. But like you said, Anyashe 2 years experience in the Premier League. And me on born on bo go ni say na kakaka. So when your coach will bet me a buano so he can score.
But Rich, will you be buying?
Sesko there.
Will you be buying him to score goals or maybe ball?
Or make goals. Oh, sentina coach or no.
So
Ebia apparently goes number because Ebia and said and train ye.
Rich, at this level,
your top not coach. I will bet me a church no.
Maybe Rich, at this level.
I bet me a church no.
How many training sessions? Any bet your goal at this elite level?
At least you bet me a man. Strikers coach. What do you channel?
I think you are strikers coach.
Because when it comes to positioning, fantastic.
You see,
striker be out in positioning, no. So or the goals kakre bi shana kan top notch.
You see, Rich, why me disagree with you? They say we are talking about Manchester.
Me baby o free abana me mpe.
And I make us say,
and
I make us say, yes, there are sometimes team me to players be the numbers are good or by far and you know can one. But Rich, at Manchester United, say Oba, you need to show a certain level of numbers. The reason why Manchester Oma Bodam war in one say Rich, he scored 19 goals just last season. Borrow Georgia free West Manchester or Yama Matrama. Yes, oh, I see who be womu, but you bet me as a yes, we can fine tune you, but Rich, you need time, sir.
Sesko need I will be I just say you no prove me wrong. Yes, the Sesko and me no.
Me medical can say
club level, national level.
Sesko any great numbers. Any man can't join me. Only great numbers. The numbers in over the moon. Giddy. But Rich, Vivian Wojidi said he will explode. And what drew baby are over explode, you know. And probably at Manchester, Obetimia exploded. Rich, and there are some few Champions League games, any Europa League games be on 2 bet 2 course. Monsieur, follow me. I will board no so na eje na efa koye wade BW